Hey there YouTube. So here's my 2001 Ford F150 Super Crew. I've showed videos of this one before, but just got done detailing it up a little bit. Now when I say detailing, just running through the car wash and taking some spray detailer to it and a microfiber towel and some aerospace 303 for the tires and the black trim and stuff like that. I haven't done anything to the paint as far as buffing the paint out or anything, and believe me, you can definitely use it, but I just thought I'd show it. I'm definitely pretty happy with this truck. Runs great, no leaks, no smoke, no problems, just tough 5.4 liter 2 valve. Just hopefully it's going to run every bit as long as that one over there. That Expedition 2000 Expedition 5.4 liter 2 valve, that's got 212,000 miles on it, and it runs just like it did when it was new. So this one here is like 165 or 167,000, something like that, and she just runs phenomenal. But I figured I'd go over it and show you guys the truck. The only thing that's really done to it is it's got a 6-inch lift. And it has been done correctly, with the correct components and everything here. I just put new shocks on it all the way around. I forgot the brand of this lift. It's a Fabtech. But yeah, it's got all the all the correct components on it. The name, just the spindles, there you go. The correct spindles and everything. It's got everything done to it right. It did have 315 75 16 tires on it when I got it, so they were pretty darn wide and big, much bigger than these, but they were on a 16-inch wheel, and they were on the factory 7-inch wide 16-inch wheel. So this portion of it really bowed out. I mean, it looked okay, but I couldn't fit it in my garage like that. It would hit my garage, and I wouldn't be able to probably run it through a car wash. So I got these 17-inch factory wheels here, the King Ranch wheels. I've seen F-150s and Expeditions with these, the King Ranch versions. I've always liked these, so I got a set of these, 4 of them. I mean, they're like brand new, excellent, just flawless condition. I got those for $100 for all 4 of them. Got a score on those. Then I bought some new center caps off of Amazon. But these tires, I decided to go with the smaller tire. Now it fits in my garage, and I can run it through a car wash and all that stuff. So these are 285 70 17s. So I went from a 235, or I'm sorry, a 315 75 16 down to a 285 70 17. I know it's got a lot of space there in the fenders, but I actually like it, and it handles great like this. There's no shake, and it rides perfectly straight down the road. It rides great. All the front components on it have all been replaced with Moog. Everything's Moog on there. Upper, lower ball joints, all the steering components, all that kind of stuff. I don't even know if I can show it, but yeah, those are all Moog parts everywhere. Everything in that steering's been replaced, and it's all new. It's had an alignment, and yeah, she's tight for sure for having a lift on it like this. But anyways, the only thing that's been done are the different size wheels, the tires, the 6-inch lift, the Fabtech lift, and I've got some aftermarket headlights there, and that's not for the look. That's so they can actually light up the road and work well, which they do. They're not HIDs or LEDs. They're the factory halogen bulbs in there, and they actually do quite well. And then I've got the you know, matching driving lights down there, the clear style, and those are also factory halogen bulbs, and they light up the road quite well. There's no reason to go to a LED or an HID on these. These do pretty well, and I've got them all adjusted, you know, where they don't blind anyone, and they work just like they should. So this passenger side there, I mean, she's pretty clean for a 2001. You know, it's a 20-year-old truck now. And everything else on the outside is pretty factory. It's got a folding tonneau cover, you know, soft folding tonneau cover, which is great. Yeah, I can fold that up and store stuff, you know, and when I need to carry stuff, I can fold it up. But yeah. Oh, I did put a new bumper on the rear. Had a couple dings in the old one, and I definitely, you know, that bothered me, so I did put a new bumper on it. But oh, and it's got it does have an aftermarket exhaust on it, cat back. It's got a MagnaFlow cat back on it. You can see under there. MagnaFlow 3-inch cat back. Same exact exhaust the Expedition has. It also has a MagnaFlow 3-inch cat back. And it does have airbags on it. You know, these are manual, so I guess if you're came on it when I bought it, and they work, they're fully functional, real good condition. So I guess if you're towing something, you know, you can air those up. I just keep them at 15, 20 psi, you know, just to keep a little air in there. Nothing crazy. You can see they give. Since I've had it, I did service the rear differential. Everything's good in there. Service that. Use the correct synthetic, what is it, 75 140, I believe, with the friction modifier, since it does have a limited slipper in. And changed all the fluids. You know, the oil came out looking real good in it. Synthetic 530 oil in there. And the transmission was just serviced. Actually, before I bought it, it was serviced. And then about 2 years prior to that, it was actually replaced. So the transmission, I mean, it's solid in here. I'm going to go ahead and do a transmission pan drop, clean, filter, you know, put 4 quarts of new fluid in it. I always, you know, do that to my vehicles, so I'll go ahead and do that just for the peace of mind. But yeah, I'm real happy with her, man. She's definitely a good one. The front windshield was replaced just before I bought it, so there's no chips or nothing in there. That's, you know, drives me crazy, but that's perfect windshield. Real happy with that. Just threw new windshield wipers on it. Like I said, I put shocks all the way around it. Yeah, I did the front, the rear diff, and the transfer case, all the other fluids. Also, like I said, all I have to do now is the transmission, and she's good. All the brakes and rotors were just done on it prior to me getting it. So yeah, everything on that front end is pretty much, you know, brand new. Let's see if it's opened up. Yeah, it is open. So here, we'll get you a picture of the inside over here. It's another thing, I've got to have a clean headliner. I can't stand a dirty, tore up headliner. This one's real sharp. I did replace this. This is tore up like all of them, so I bought a new one, but I bought the hard one, and it's not going to mess up anymore, so I replaced that. Dash is super clean, no cracks, no problems anywhere. Carpets are all, you know, really nice and clean, even under these Husky liners here, you know, she's real super clean. Door panels are all nice and clean. Everything works, you know, 100% functioning truck. Everything on it works. So that's nice. It was previously wired for a sound system, so it's got the power wire and, you know, 2 sets of RCAs, and everything else ran in it. But I actually prefer just the stock radio in these Fords, and it is hooked up to the stock 6-disc CD changer behind the back seat there. I did replace all 4 speakers though in the doors. They actually had some Pioneer speakers in there, but for some reason the 2 fronts, the woofers were blowing, just the tweeters were working. So I just, you know, replaced all 4 on all 4 doors. Not going to monkey around with it or anything. And you've probably seen in other videos, I installed my GPS right there. And my dash cam's right there. And it all works with the key when you turn on. Everything's automatic. There's no monkeying with anything. So, and these are aftermarket seat covers. The leather under there isn't bad, but just put on there to protect them. And they actually fit very, you know, very well. I'm not a fan of leather by any means. I like cloth interior. I wish this did have cloth interior, but you know, it is what it is, so it's good having these on there. I'll go ahead and show you the rest of it. Alright, here's the rear here. There's those seat covers if anyone wants to know. They're precision fit. And I ordered a new Husky liner for back here, so it's all nice and clean under there. Seats are all, you know, nice, all good. Just got these, grabbed these just in case they were on sale at the truck stop for, I don't know, 2 for $10 or something. But she's real nice in there. Go ahead and take you around to the other side here and show you the other side in here. And all the windows are tinted. I had the two fronts and the glare strip done as soon as I bought it. You know, this is factory tint back here, these 2 rear and the back window, but I had the rest of it, you know, matched. Definitely got to have tint on the windows. That's just a sunshade there. But yeah, I definitely, you know, try to keep it nice and clean. I'll fold that up. Well, the seats are pretty nice. See the leather. You go to the front here. Those really protect the carpet. You know, keep it basically brand new. Whether you get WeatherGuard, Husky line, or whatever you get, you know, I think it's a WeatherGuard. Isn't that what they're called? I don't know, but get something. Look, even that bothers me. There's a little piece of something on my carpet. Throw that out of there. But yeah, dashes. I mean, it's super clean in here. That's just how I like it. And I haven't cleaned underneath it or anything yet. I was going to go down there with a pressure washer, but nothing leaks or anything. It's just, you know, just dirty from dust going down the roads and whatnot. But I'll let you guys see it. You can see the transmission there and the bell housing and the oil pan, just how clean everything is. You can tell that wasn't clean. That's just how it is. I mean, I don't buy junk vehicles with leaks and problems, and if I do, I fix them right away. And of course, those tires, like I said, they're brand new. I just put those on there. You know, this, you can't consider this rust. That's just dirt on there, and these paint on these older Ford frames, they just flaked off. So I'll pressure wash all this down eventually, and I'm going to prime everything down. You know, and then probably a black primer, and then just shoot a coat of paint on there just to protect it. I'm not going to use any of that under coating or anything, because that'll just trap water under there and mess everything up, is all that'll do. Yeah, but she's definitely clean under here, so it's nice. I haven't cleaned the engine on this one yet. I just wiped it down, but I'm sure it's full of dust already again. Let's pop the hood real quick. Yeah, like I said, I haven't detailed this engine. But other than some dust on it, you know, it's everything's well maintained and good on it. There's no leaks. It's kind of hard to avoid dust where I live up here, especially when you go down a dirt road or something. It just, yeah, I guess I got to address that, don't I? Put a brand new battery in it, but I got to address that corrosion right there. And I also put a new belt on it as soon as I grabbed it. I don't know if this is the factory intake or not. I'm assuming it is. But at 165,000, it hasn't cracked or leaked any coolant yet. So I mean that yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the factory intake. So either it's going to last, or when it starts leaking coolant, you know, I'll go ahead and throw a new one on. I put a Dorman one on that one when that one cracked at 150, and you know, despite all the hate for Dorman, hey, it's got 212 and it's running perfect. But since the prices have come down on the OEM Ford intakes now, you know, you can get them through some Ford dealers that offer pretty good discounts. I'll just go OEM on this one when that time comes. But you know, there's under the hood the old 5.42 valve. I mean, freaking bulletproof engine as long as you take care of it. Let's see, I also put new struts on the hood because they were weak, so I did that. And yeah, this one came with a billet grill, just like the. I actually put one on the Expedition, not because I necessarily liked it, but because the chrome surround was cracked on the Expedition. And at a place I worked at, you know, they had a new old stock chrome grill with the billet insert, and I think I got it for like $100 for the whole thing. So you know, just threw it on there on that one. So yeah, they match in that regard. They both got the same exhaust system, you know, same engine. But anyways, oh here, let me show you the bed. I'll show you the cool step it's got on it too. Alrighty, so here's, you know, inside under the tonneau cover there. It's got a, you know, plastic bed liner in there, and I keep my couple tools and junk in there I might need, you know, some extra antifreeze and water and quart of oil and just, you know, everything I keep in all my vehicles. Keep a blanket in there and you know, stuff to change tires and just, you know, emergency stuff. But yeah, this has this cool deal here. You know, the new Fords, they all have that option where you can get the built-in step that comes down. This is obviously an aftermarket one, but tell you what, it does the job and it works well. It holds me. So you can climb right up in there and get right in your bed. And when you're done, it just swings right on up like that. And you just strap it on with the strap right there. So that's actually pretty cool. Tell you, when I first bought the truck, I thought that was pretty gimmicky and I was just going to take it off. But after the first time I used it, no way it's staying on there, because it's kind of hard to get in this truck, you know, if you don't have that. So yeah, I like it. So anyways, that pretty much wraps up my 2001 F-150 Super Crew. There are a couple projects that'll be coming up for it. If you watch any of my stuff, you know I'm really into CB radios. There's my base tower. And of course, I got a mobile over there in that one. This one here is going to get a CB radio and probably put about 1,000 watts in this one. About 1,000 watt amp. And I've already got my antenna, I've already got the amp, and I've already got the radio I'm going to use. The antenna will go right in the middle of the roof. I'll just go ahead and pop a hole in it and hard mount it. Not going to do any magnet mounts or any of that. That way, you know, I get the best possible performance out of it. And also I've got a, there's a crazy guy walking across the street talking to himself. But also, I've got a light kit, LED light kit that's going to go inside the bed, up under the rails. And I believe it has 8 LED lights. And, you know, it's got a pin switch on it, so when you open the tailgate, they're automatically going to turn on. And, you know, I'll have that all hooked up to power. And besides that and the CB radio installation, I don't really plan on doing anything else to this truck. I mean, I think it's just perfect the way it's set up. I've got a couple people telling me I should ditch the the tonneau cover and put a headache rack on it, but no, I don't like the way that looks. I'm leaving it just like it is. I think it's set up, you know, pretty much perfect the way it is. I'm not gonna change anything, and I really don't need a light bar or anything on this. Just gonna leave it the way it is, man. Well, hope you like it, man. Comment and you know, tell me what you guys think, and if you've got a, you know, F150 or an Expedition or anything with the 5.4 liter 2 valve. Now I'm not talking about the 04 plus 3 valve, I'm talking about the 2 valve, the old workhorse super reliable engine. You know, leave your comments on it, man. Let's get a discussion going. All right, folks, thanks for watching, man. YouTube, y'all be safe out there. Catch you later.